What's up, Bills Mafia? Welcome back to the channel, your home for the most exclusive Buffalo Bills news, updates, and breakdowns you won't find anywhere else. Real talk, real fans, and real reactions. Now, before we jump into today's double feature story, I've got a quick favor to ask. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments throughout the video. We're all about building a Bills community that lives and breathes football. And hey, this offseason has been all about improvement. Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane are going all in, trying to fine-tune this roster to finally get us over that Kansas City hump. Every move made is with one goal in mind: a Super Bowl run in 2025. But not everything is going as planned. Let's break down what's going on with Joey Bosa's injury and why Stefon Diggs' latest off-field drama proves the Bills actually made the right decision by moving on. So let's start with the headline that's got the entire fan base buzzing, and not in a good way. Just a few months ago, the Bills made a bold move by signing Joey Bosa to a one-year, $12.6 million deal. The idea was simple: bring in a proven edge rusher to help Josh Allen finally take down Patrick Mahomes when it matters most. After all, year after year, we've seen Mahomes pick us apart in the postseason. No pressure, no disruption, just heartbreak enter. Bosa. Or at least that was the plan. But here we are. It's still May, and Bosa's already hurt. During a workout at the Bills facility last week, Bosa suffered a calf injury that's going to keep him out for the foreseeable springtime. According to Coach McDermott, he added that the team expects Bosa to be ready for training camp in July. But let's be honest, Bills Mafia, we've heard this song before. This is the same Joey Bosa who's missed 20 games over the last 3 seasons. And now, before he even takes a single OTA snap, he's already sidelined? That's concerning. Especially when you're paying over $12 million for what was supposed to be the final piece to your pass rushing puzzle. Some fans warned about this. They said signing Bosa was risky, and so far, that concern is starting to look valid. Now the big question is, did Brandon Beane make a huge mistake? Now let's switch gears to a former Bill who's making headlines again, for all the wrong reasons. That's right, Stefon Diggs is back in the news. But thankfully, he's no longer Buffalo's problem. Diggs, now with the Patriots, was spotted in a viral video. Not at OTAs, not grinding with teammates, but on a yacht, partying with scantily clad women, waving a shirt in the air, and seemingly holding a plastic bag with an unknown pink powdery substance. Listen, nobody's saying players can't enjoy their offseason. But when you're a 31-year-old wide receiver coming off an ACL tear and you're trying to integrate into a new team, this kind of video isn't a great look, especially when you're not even showing up for voluntary team activities. Patriots. Head coach Mike Vrabel was asked about it and gave a pretty vague response, basically saying, "Yeah, we're aware," and leaving it at that. This is exactly the kind of distraction that the Bills don't need anymore, and it's exactly why Brandon Beane shipped him off to Houston back in March. Let's not forget, Diggs had a habit of stirring the pot on social media, throwing shade and creating tension on the sidelines. Remember the "what's my name" moment? Now we've got "what's in the bag," memes going viral. The Bills cut ties just in time. And while Diggs is making headlines for the wrong reasons, Josh Allen is in the building, showing up to OTAs just days before his rumored wedding. That's leadership. The contrast speaks volumes. So here's the headline straight from Sports Illustrated senior writer Connor Orr. The Buffalo Bills will defeat the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl LX. You heard that right. After years of heartbreak, near misses, and watching Kansas City stand in our way again and again, one of the league's top analysts says this is finally our year. According to Orr, Buffalo is poised to break through and make franchise history by not only reaching the Super Bowl, but winning it, and not just beating any team. He's got us taking down the reigning champs, the Philadelphia Eagles, in Santa Clara. Now I know what you're thinking. We've heard this before, but here's why this prediction actually carries weight, Joe. Looked at the Bills' 2025 schedule and sees a real opportunity. While the NFC frontrunners face brutal matchups week after week, Buffalo's path is, in his words, amenable. We've got games against teams like the Browns, Panthers, Saints, Falcons, and multiple shots at the Jets and Patriots. That lighter schedule, according to him, will help keep Josh Allen healthy and fired up going into the postseason. And that's the key. A healthy, locked-in Josh Allen is still one of the most dangerous weapons in the entire league. But Orr didn't stop there. He went all in on Josh Allen, predicting that our QB1 will win Super Bowl MVP after leading the team to victory in what he called a meat grinder of a game. And get this, the boldest part. He says Khalil Shakir will be Buffalo's leading receiver in the Super Bowl with 112 yards, including the game-winning touchdown. Imagine that. Shakir becomes the unexpected hero, Allen hoists the MVP trophy, and Brandon Beane storms into the locker room yelling, "You like that?" Honestly, tell me that doesn't sound like a movie script, and yet it's not far-fetched. Josh Allen has shown time and time again that when he's on, he can take over games. His leadership, his toughness, and his fire have put this team on his back in the darkest playoff moments. The only thing he's missing, that one big win on the biggest stage. And now, for the first time in years, it feels like everything is lining up for a true Super Bowl run. The roster is deep. The defense is hungry. The offense has young weapons stepping up. And Allen, he's entering his prime. It's not a dream. It's not a fantasy. This might just be the year the Bills finally do it. So where does this leave us, Bills Mafia? We've got Joey Bosa, the high-risk, high-reward signing, already on the injury report before summer. And we've got Stefon Diggs making headlines from a yacht while his new team practices without him. Both stories offer lessons. In Bosa's case, it's a harsh reminder that sometimes the big-name signing isn't always the best long-term move, especially when health is a constant concern. There's still hope he can bounce back and contribute during the season, but it's already starting to feel like a gamble. In Diggs' case, it's confirmation. The Bills were right to move on, right to reset the culture, right to trust Josh Allen and build something new, even if it meant letting go of one of the most talented receivers in the league. So now we want to hear from you. Was signing Joey Bosa a mistake, or are we overreacting? And how do you feel seeing Stefon Diggs in yet another offseason controversy? Is it validation for the Bills front office? Drop your comments below and let's talk about it. And before you go, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you'll never miss another update from inside Bills country. This is where the truth lives, right here with the Mafia. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Bills!